Don't go to Thailand or Cambodia or Laos or Vietnam to find a wife. You could say there's a very high percentage. The odds are against you that it will be successful, and you may go home broke, skint, no money. No money, no honey. Let me explain. If you're thinking about retiring in Southeast Asia, go ahead. Please be my guest. I've been in Southeast Asia for a long time. I came when I was 25 years old, and it was for work, and I sort of stayed here ever since. You may have been here on a holiday and you thought, wow, this is excellent, fantastic, amazing. Everyone's so friendly. The girls are so beautiful, so friendly to me. It's easy to find a girlfriend here. Well, this can be very deceptive for you. You've got to be aware and you've got to notice some red flags. Now, this is not all the case, but I have got plenty of friends here who have had a wife and ended up in disaster because they ran out of money, or they found a younger guy, or the ages were so far apart it didn't work. Red flags. A girl approaches you on the street in Thailand or in a bar or even on the beach and starts calling you handsome, and within a couple of hours she's asking you, can you give me 700 baht, which you could say is like $20 because I have to pay my phone bill. Now, $20 is not a lot of money, you could say, in the United States. But imagine that she does this quite a lot. I have explained it, but this would be a red flag. If this girl that you meet, wherever the circumstances, doesn't ask you for money, but when you start to live together, perhaps first time, she would say, oh, can you send some money to my family? It's very traditional, it's customary to do so. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. But if she gets upset about this situation, don't give in, walk away from the situation and find another one. Dating a girl in Thailand is the same as dating a girl, you could say, anywhere else in the world. The girl in America is not going to ask you immediately for cash, or can you give my parents $1,000 per month because it's traditional in this country. It's not going to happen most of the time in the United States. Now, I am not going to say 100%, but that's the majority. You go out, you go on dates, maybe the guy would pay, maybe the girl would pay, you fall in love, and then you may live together, then you get wife, kids, whatever the situation. It's the same in Southeast Asia. Here in Cambodia, in Thailand, yeah? You find a girl, you go out on a date, take things slowly, and if she doesn't ask you for any money, these are green flags. This is a good thing which is happening. And maybe you start to live together, but she doesn't demand money from you for her parents, so the parents can have a better life. And it's sort of like a dowry kind of system there. And you would even say it's some kind of form of prostitution. Now, I know some people may disagree and say this is customary, etc., etc., but it should be your choice. You shouldn't be forced into it. And if the girl gets upset that you don't, then she's not really truly in love with you, or maybe she's got some pressures from her family to get this, because they would think that the farang, that the foreigner, whatever you like to call the Western person, is automatically loaded with cash. This mentality is so old-fashioned. There are so many people in Asia. In fact, Asia has the most billionaires in the world compared to the rest of the world per capita, if you get my meaning there. So in that sense, these are sort of like red flags. If she starts asking for cash, demanding things in the early days, you can just walk away, say, I'm sorry, yeah, but be patient. If this girl says, I love you within 24 hours, obviously she doesn't, yeah, unless it's sort of like a Cinderella moment. It does happen, love at first sight, but there's a high percentage. So you got to keep your eyes, wits and nerves about you. Don't get paralytically drunk and end up in the morning somehow that you're married in a religious ceremony, but not through the eyes of the law, etc. These things seem to happen more in Las Vegas than anywhere else in the world. So what I'm just trying to say here is just be careful there. Just take your time. If you're retired, there's no hurry. Yeah, there's so many adventures to have in Thailand. If you have a motorbike license, for example, you can go on great trips like this, go out and about in the countryside, just getting away from the hassle of the city and just enjoying some of the beautiful landscape, which again you can see on this video here. Don't go to Thailand to find a wife. No money, no honey. Thank you for your time. I hope you found this useful, and if I'm wrong, please comment. If you agree, then okay. I believe in, you could say, love at first sight, but if it is that perfect situation, congratulations, well done. If that girl truly loves you, that you're 60 and she's 55, I sort of highly doubt it, but it does happen. And I hope that you are the small percentage if you are in that scenario. People have married bar girls. People have married the freelance girls who sell themselves at night time on the beachfront in Pattaya, for example. And they've had a very happy relationship and they've been dating for 20 or 30 years. It does happen, but be aware. You find a girlfriend just by the normal kind of ways. You usually find a girlfriend or a boyfriend when you're not looking, and something happens and sparks may fly, interest may be there. If there's no money involved, or paying a bill, paying the rent, paying the gas, paying the phone bill, etc., then these are all the green flags to go to the next stage forward. But if it's a money on the first 24 hours, then just say thank you very much, I enjoyed myself, and just move on. And hopefully you can find your perfect girl of your dreams. Just be patient, and then you can go to Thailand and maybe you will find a partner. But don't really go searching in bars or go-go bars or whatever. These girls are just there to make money. Business is business. You're going to find a girl in the normal ways. In America, yeah, you may go to a bar, you have a drink, you may find a girl. In Thailand, it's a bit different. The girls who would go to a bar are looking for, you could say, customers. But some, not all, but some may be actually looking for a husband for whatever reason. I think that's enough. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the view of this ADV adventure we did, just going around the outskirts of Siem Reap in Cambodia. God bless to all. Cheers.